That's why it's been gone, but I can put it back if you want. I do not know why it's double loading, but I can put it back. Do you guys miss it that much? Hello Chicola, hello Neko, hello Sham, hello Len, hello Draco, hello Scalebite, hello Prez, hello Human, hello Darkside, hello Urchin, hello Kohai, hello Brit, hello Ina, hello Sugar, hello Yogurt, hello Lynx, hello Armpit, hello Fluster, hello DTM, hello Rain. Hey. And Brit, thank you for 15 months. Thank you. Thank you for putting up with me for so long. We missed you? I wasn't gone for long. I was only gone for a day. Hello. Hey. Binks, hi, welcome. Thank you so much, Britt. Thank you. It's too long? Okay, you know what? Understandable. But I'm back. Is that not good enough? I'm back. I have returned. I thought you graduated. I literally played Overwatch with you today! What do you mean? It's good to have a car. I didn't go anywhere! What do you mean? I wasn't even gone! You keep missing out on the watching of the overs? It's fun. Hello, Kearney. Yeah, why are we gaslighting me today? You know what? Fuck you. I'll take some vitamin D tablets. Your ankle? Why your ankle? Chat, my vitamin D tablets are starting to like conglomerate into a very big vitamin D tub. And I'm a little bit concerned about it. They're like conglomerating, merging.
Blizzard.
Like melting together. Yeah, this doesn't sound like what they're meant to be doing. I joined your Discord server from Warframe today? Huh? Why was my Discord server in the Warframe thing? What? And it's your first time chat. What? War? Yeah, war? Hello, Oblivion! Congrats on 5. The Discord's on the daily message for the Warframe clan. Yeah, but to be in the Warframe clan, you need to be in the Discord. What? Hello, Akari. Breakdance? Why are we breakdancing today? Hello there, lioness. Hello there, lion. The lioness is pleased to see the lion again. Oh, you mean glads. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, they're not talking about me specifically, they're talking about glads. That's fine. That's fine. I see how it
All
is.
set. Service your weapons myself.
Alrighty. Let's do that. Breakdance weekend? Chat, this weekend has not been long enough. I feel like I need a second weekend to recover from the weekend. Yeah, something wasn't adding up, but it's just glads. So, yeah, that's fine. That's all good. It's all good. No weekend is ever long enough. What if we just have a second weekend? What if we do? BRB, you're gonna have to clean up house covered in beer and I don't know what else. Good luck, Armpit. I wish you the best. I am a little scared for you, but I wish you the best. 4-day work weeks are lit as fuck. I'm very jealous. Hi, Liga! Hello, hello. I wish I had a 4-day work week. But, alas, I cannot. You've like just woke up. Good morning, Gus. Your sleep schedule is cooked. Your brother does, but you don't? Damn. Alright, we're gonna do sortie, and then we're gonna, like, I don't know, we're just gonna vibe today.
Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling.
I don't think we actually have that much to do that isn't just, like, relic cracks and chillin'. So, we're gonna have a nice, easy, comfy stream tonight. We're just gonna chill.
Something's out there, dreamers.
Imagine going to sleep before 12 a.m.
Pulling at her waters like the moon.
I mean, look. I have gone to sleep before. I woke up, chat. I woke up at 11:30, and then I also had an afternoon nap today. So I'm happy. I'm well rested. I'm happy. I'm living my best life. Hi, Budlin. All right, who the fuck coming along for sortie? 100? 100! Happy 100. Me? Message me in game. Oh, I guess everyone wants to do sortie today. Okay, damn. You know what? I should probably form my Anaris again. 100? Yeah, can we get some 100 emojis for Bodlin, please? 100 is a lot of streams. It's a reasonable amount. No stress? Yeah, we kind of like filled immediately. Holy shit. A 100. Yeah, we already did the anniversary events. Still haven't done my 100 for Marinaris. I'm working on it slowly.
This.
Alright, shoddy
the
only.
future. Power.
You're alive? Hi, Rika.
Precision, prestige. The pinnacle
I'm glad you're
of
alive.
loss.
It has been a whole minute. How have you been? Have you been okay? 100? I keep thinking of that one green text of the guy that dreamt of the 100 emote, but it was only 60. Do you guys know that one? Hang on. 60 emotes. Where is it? 60 emote dream. There we go. Had a dream there was an emoji like 100, except it was only 60. Some post said, Popeye's fries be tasting so good, 60, and I laughed so hard I woke myself up. Okay, doing a Guinness Book of World Records with 100 full Monaris? Yeah, the 60 emote. It's exactly like the 100, but it only says 60. Do you guys not know that? Am I referencing memes too peculiar for even my own community? Is that what this is? When aren't you? Normally you guys are on board with what I'm saying. Normally you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Hang on. I'm just gonna show you guys the tweet so you don't think I'm going insane. Yeah, 60. I'm putting the 60 emote in Discord. What do you mean minus 17 slots? How do we have minus 17 emote slots? But this says 82 available. Did they reduce? No, they didn't. There's no server boost problems. Maybe it needs to be animated. That's rude if they did. I don't think they did. That's so weird. It says 82 slots available. Oh, now it says I have 130 slots. Whatever. Okay, there is now the 60 emote in Dragacord. Popeye's fries be tasting so good. 60. What's going on? 60. That's me done. Good night, Rika. I'm not Russian. What do you mean? What do you mean Russian? Popeye's fries be tasting so good. 60. Hello, birds.
This is a mobile defense mission.
I thought you were a Kiwi. I genuinely don't know if you guys are fucking with me or not.
While I break into the network. Be
I
prepared
feel like
for
I'm being
resistance.
gaslit.
I can't do
Welsh? Okay, that one I've heard. Russian is a new one. You're right, he's bad. You're German? Since when? Tilfin, since when? German, Russian, Welsh, Kiwi is like the weirdest. Yeah, am I promoted, demoted? What is this?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Kekistani? What? Beware if the lioness visits you, she may bring a redback. I am the chat's token German girl. Apparently I am. I don't know when I got promoted to German, but here we are. You win some, you lose some, I guess, right?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, call me Pitbull. What if we start calling me Pit Lizard? Because I'm Mrs. Worldwide.
Stay Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
No, I can't be Pit Lizard? Oh. Hello, Armpit. Armpit Lizard? Pit Lizard sounds like something different? What does it sound like?
Area completed.
Oh no! Why are they speaking German?
Terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Why do they say almost the same thing? What? Yeah, Lizard of the Pit?
Get me in.
What is your wisdom? My wisdom is Popeye's fries be tasting so good. 60.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That is the wisdom of the day, chat. I've never had Popeye's fries in my life. Yeah, that's why I'm not saying it of it. There is an important distinction between Pitbull Lizard and that. Hello,
Still
Fleet!
working on it.
Hey, hey,
Continue
hey.
to defend.
Not saying no to spite you, but it doesn't roll off the tongue. It doesn't roll off the tongue. You're entirely right. I guess I can't be Mrs. Worldwide. It's okay. I accept that. I understand. I don't like it, but I accept it. Hello, Osama. Hey, hey, hey.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Lizardo? That rolls off the tongue even less. That's even worse. Hello, Archer. Rockin'. Hey, guys. Yeah, I don't think... If I can't be Pit Lizard, then you can't call me Lizardo.
This will take a moment.
When you think about it, Pitbull is the only rapper without controversies, which is really weird considering he is like the most pro-cheating, like all sorts of immoral shit in his songs. Like, it's interesting that he is one of the only like quote-unquote morally good rappers when he is the one that's like encouraging people to cheat on their fucking husbands and all that jazz.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You've stumbled upon rainbow cereal in a bowl filled with beer? That sounds ominous. I would not be trying that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Hi,
approaching.
Turbo! Hey, hey, hey. I only know like 3 rappers and one of them is Lil Nas. What about Kendrick? Do you like Kendrick? I like Kendrick. Sham gets upset if I play Kendrick Lamar in his car. He is not a fan of it.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
On the topic of rappers, what the fuck does DJ Khaled do? Great question. Genuinely great question. Yeah, Armpit Lizard is like the most tame thing you could have had there.
Another job well executed.
He screams DJ Khaled. Yeah, that's all he does though. Imagine your job is literally just to say your own name. Makes beats for others and then yells his name before the song? Yeah.
This is the future. Power.
Yeah, it is a Pokemon type beat. You're entirely right.
Prestige.
You're
The
entirely right,
pinnacle
Birds.
of the war
Very Pokemon
smith's
core.
heart.
Mustard? Yeah. There are quite a few rappers that, when you think about it, kind of just do the Pokemon thing. Quite a few music producers as well.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal
Oh, it's a
any
spy.
intelligence
Of
files
course
you
it's a
find.
spy. Look, if the worst you have is hee armpit, I don't think it's that bad, okay? I really don't think it's that bad. You are not the one that started to lick the lizard. Nah. Bro's just saying words now.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased
Lizard,
security
yeah?
measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data.
You're not?
than
No,
let
that's
them
been an ongoing meme in my community for the last, like, 4 years.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
They produce the beats, but the singer usually gets the main credit for the song. This one was done too, I hate it here. So their name getting
Stay
mentioned
focused.
sometimes loudly
There's
is
a
how they
heavy
get
unit
acknowledged?
approaching.
Yeah. Like a mustard! Is mouth tracking a little off? It probably is. I do not know why. Someone's in C as well. Damn it. Damn it. Hang on, I think I can fix it.
We have everything.
Maybe
we
it'll be
need
better
for it.
now?
Get to extraction.
Maybe not, I don't know. It may improve, it may not. I'm kind of just like hoping for the best right now, I'm gonna be honest. Like Pharrell Williams, but instead of saying name, Williams has a certain type of beat. I mean, I think most music producers have a certain beat that they try and stick to, like a certain signature thing, for lack of a better explanation.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, a certain signature thing that, like, is their thing, and you know that it's their thing because they do that. Like, is it better now? It might be a little bit better now. I tweaked where my phone is. It may be improved. If not, I don't know.
This is the
Donk.
future.
Donk. It's better? Okay, good.
Prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmiths.
Eating the eat early. Good night, Locke. Have a good sleep. You are going to bed early. Suspiciously early, even. It's okay. I have had quite a bit of sleep today, but I still would like to get some more. I'm looking forward to sleeping after stream. Eep in the eep.
Front back.
If you sleep, that means you'll go to work when you wake up. True, but if I don't sleep, then I'll have to go to work tired when I don't wake up. After watching you guys play Overwatch, I passed out on the floor for 7 hours. That is not ideal. You should probably not be passing out on the floor. Have you considered, like, getting into a bed at least, Adam? And, like, you know,
You're the shadow investor.
not sleeping on the
You
floor?
ain't great. You could have had
Hey, Desi!
everything. And now you seek to ruin your mentor's hard work.
You started out on the bed. How did you get from the bed to the floor and decide this was fine and just fucking roll with it?
Then
You didn't even wake up? What?
its governor.
How not? If and ended up on the floor, I would definitely be awake. I would be so upset.
Never did have vision. On the contrary.
Very sleepy. Chat, when I was younger, I used to just sleep on the floor for the love of the game. Like, I had a perfectly good bed, but I would be like, yep, I'm sleeping on the floor. And I'd just lie on the floor with my blanket over me and like a pillow, and I was like, yep, this is it. This is exactly where I want to be. I'm comfy, I am happy. My mum was always like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, I've learned one thing back. Never
She was a little bit worried. She once walked out and found me on the floor of the living room underneath the aircon vent, asleep. Just on the floor.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Get the team down there to fix that ambulance.
You have a floor pillow. What, a dedicated pillow for if you're on the floor sleeping? That seems a little bit excessive.
Whatever you do, don't let them fix that ambulance.
That seems a little bit excessive.
Here comes the dropship with a special delivery. Hi.
Where is the ambulance?
Good.
Hi, Zed!
Built my
Hey, hey, hey! Where the fuck is the ambulance? Floor pillow is only a thing in your college dorm though. You could never sleep on the floor of your own bedroom at home. Why not? Why can't you sleep on the floor of your house? I wouldn't sleep on the floor of a college dorm. You never know what is going on the floor of a college dorm. Absolutely not. No way. No way in hell. I miss being able to properly sleep on the bed. Most of these days I end up asleep on my desk. Yeah, I've done that. I have straight up had a nap using my keyboard as a pillow. I do not recommend it, but I have done it. Lisa. Bedroom at home doesn't have much floor and it has a big ass queen size bed. Okay, that makes more sense. Chat, where is the weirdest place you have ever fallen asleep? Like, ever. Doesn't need to be at home. Just weirdest place you have slept.
Fire the artillery.
When I was younger, I fell asleep in a bathtub. I slept under a desk as well, yeah. I actually slept under my desk in my old job. I would have like a nap in there. You fell asleep on a train? I feel like that's kind of normal. Like, I've heard of... I don't think that's an uncommon one to fall asleep on a train. Desk is a little bit more interesting though. Desk is a little bit weirder. The corner of a water pump. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. That's a weird one. Does a public restroom count? Yes. Public restroom absolutely counts. But over here we have like public restrooms with like 10-minute timers. And once the timer goes off, you're like kicked out. And it like sprays the entire room down with water. So if you fell asleep in that and it sprayed you, that would be absolutely fucking terrible. In jail, we were conducting research related to criminal psychology and I fell asleep in a vacant interrogation room. Did you get in trouble?
I built, worked my way
wish I could sleep on a train or plane or anything where a long journey takes place. I actually get like the best sleep when I'm on a plane. Like, you put me on a plane, I stay awake for takeoff, and then I'm asleep like 10 seconds later.
Animals to be returned to the dropship.
Like, legit, I'll stay up, I'll watch the plane take off, and then I'm out cold immediately. It is so good. Good night, Elvis. I hope your friend lets you in. You woke up when a cleaner came through? You got woken up when they were entering with a real... Oh my god! Yes, hello, this is a murderer! By the way, you fell asleep in this room. That sounds insane. Seats tend to be too cramped for me to rest easy. I understand that one. I have slept sitting up in a hospital, like, waiting room before. Literally just sitting up in a chair like normal. So, my back hurt after that. I was only like 14 or something, but my back hurt. Yeah, jail definitely counts. Jail counts as a really weird place to fall asleep. Absolutely.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Being a reasonably tall male isn't always an advantage. I mean, look. No, but also yes, I think. Like, there's more situations where it's a good thing than there is where it's a bad thing, if that makes sense.
Well done, fraud. This ends now. Throw everything at them. They will not take this away from me.
Worst
They
position to
will
be is
not
above
win.
5'6", so can't be a femboy, and not tall enough to be 6 foot, so you don't need 6 foot. There are women who like shorter
I know
men.
this for certain, fraud. You've earned this.
There are definitely women who like shorter men.
Execute the
You guys are being a little bit dramatic here. Back pain and scoliosis be upon you. Yeah, I can relate. I have a little scoliosis.
What was that?
Just dropping by to say goodnight, so need more rest. That's all good. Good night, God. Have a good sleep, okay? Being 6'1" is annoying. Sometimes keep bumping my head into things. That is like the weirdest thing to ever complain about. Oh no! I'm too tall! Like, huh? Huh? I'm 5'6". Like, only just 5'6" too. You try being short. I have to climb the shelves at the shops to get something off the top shelf. First thing I hear, there are women who like shorter men. There are. There straight up are. And that's not a bad thing. I suppose I should film with this, shouldn't I? I believe you. There is. Chat, this is just me, right? But personally, infested survivor lobby.
Do you remember the old war?
Didn't we do Descendia?
Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
I swear we already did Descendia. Oh, we didn't do Steel Path. Not Steel Path. Alright, let's do Descendia Steel Path. We'll do that in under 40 minutes, then the LB. This week's Descendia is not the quickest. Alright, I guess we'll do the RB then. Yeah, there are women who just like men and don't care about their height. It is a thing, chat. I am one of them. My ex was shorter than me. My ex was shorter than me. Trust me. Trust me. It's a thing. You can, in fact, find a girl that does not care if you are short. Based on my experience of fumbling dates, either by vet visits or playing too much Dota, I don't think my chances are gonna get better. Look. That's a you problem. That's not a your height problem. That is a your personality problem, my guy. If you fumble a date because you are too busy playing Dota, that is on you, and we can and will laugh at you. There is like no logical reason to do that. I miss Crom Knight to farm rank points? See, that's a you problem. That is so much of a you problem, I cannot even begin to explain it.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support.
Why would you do that? Yeah, just marry Dota at that point. Just give up. Just marry Dota. That has nothing to do with you being short and everything to do with your personality. Which is a very different situation. If you are a dick, it's not gonna happen. Your first problem was playing League of Warcraft? That is an incredible sentence. I fuck with that. League of Warcraft. Look, 30k hours in Dota is like 29,999 hours too many, okay? And I say that as a Warframe player. That is far too many hours. Maybe that's your problem, more so than the being short. Chat. At least it's not my ex that we broke up because he was fucking cheating on me with a WoW e-girl. At least it's not that. At least Armpit's doing better than me, okay? Last missed date, message back asking if the cat is fine. Okay, look. That is a very valid reason. I would respect the fuck out of someone if they cancelled a date because they had to look after their pets. To me, that is like a green flag. Yeah, that shows that you give a damn about your pets. I genuinely would take that as a green flag in someone. Having said that, you guys know I spoil my pets a lot. Bastard was just high on catnip? Yeah, but even then, the fact that you care that much about your pets is a green flag. It's a good thing. It's genuinely a really, really good thing. $12k hours on Necopop. Yeah, please get help. Please seek medical attention. That is ridiculous. That is actually absurd. Chat, my skin is dry. Time for some mist.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
It's a visual novel if you know what I mean. Scenes. The most you have is 12? You've never played a game for more than 12 hours? Apparently there's a cat parasite that makes human women want to have kids and make more cat people? That doesn't make sense at all. What do you mean? On Nekopara. Oh. Yeah, how do you get 12k hours in Nekopara of all games? Like, it's a book, pretty much. It's a visual novel. Unless you have the modded, like, scenes and you're jorking it to them. There's no way you can accumulate that many out. I just figured out what it was! I just figured out what it was. Even if you're joking it, it's still not going to be 12k? Maybe it could be. We're switching with friends and we were playing it. So it's cooperative co-op joking, is what I'm understanding here. Collaborative joking. Yeah, bro's on PvP gooning. Multiplayer joking it? Yeah. That's exactly what's going on there. We couldn't afford the game, so we chipped in money to buy it and shared the account. Okay, so it wasn't actually just you that had that many hours. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, sharing the account is very different. Sharing the account is very, very different to, you know, having 12k hours just joking it by yourself. Hey, Orv! Hey, hey, hey! I mean, yeah, that's still a lot of hours. Even if there were 12 people involved, that would be 1,000 hours each. Which is still a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, the question now is how many people... I guess Steam hours also count if you just leave the game open, even if you're not doing anything with it. Steam does also count that, so maybe that's a part of it, question mark? I choose to believe for my own sanity that that is a part of it. Hey, hey, Akari, hope you're doing... I'm good! How are you all? Are you good? Are you vibing? Lizard? Lizard. Why would you leave it open? I mean, look, I've left Warframe open, like, and been completely away from my computer before. Like, if you've ever walked away from your computer with a game open, that's how you can rack shit up that easy. Hey, Igor! Like, it's very doable, it's very, yeah. If you leave Warframe open and you sleep through the night, bang, you get like another at least 8 hours on your playtime already. It's literally that easy. Like, I can see it would take a lot to, it would take a lot to make 12k hours, but it is doable. I guess if multiple people left the game open. Used to do that with Terraria AFK farms. You'd leave it open and go to bed. Would I be willing to leave Nekopara open on my PC? I don't think I own Nekopara. Do you guys want me to farm Nekopara hours on my Steam account just for the fucking meme of it? Your Warframe used to not close properly and you'd rack up hours in the background. Yeah, I used to have Warframe open while I was doing my uni work. So I'd do like clan recruiting while I was doing uni work. And I have a bunch of hours that don't count in game time but they count on Steam because of that. We played Honey Pop 1 and 2 and they added up to 30 hours. Yeah, look. That was an interesting point in time, Bob. Which volume? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. 6K and Rust makes sense. Hello, one dude. Lizard? Yes. That's me. I'm a lizard. Say it was interesting, but many can say it was a fun adventure. Yeah. Look, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. But 12K hours is very different to that. 12K hours is a lot. Even with all of this justification, 12K hours is a ridiculous amount of time. Hey, Wade! Hey, hey, hey! You're a bit hungover, not feeling very bonito. Oh no! Make sure you drink water, okay? Drink water, look after yourself. Yeah, if you get up to 12K hours in most games, that's like the point where people are like generally professionals. Obviously you get like prodigies who just naturally pick up the game faster, but like 12K is like pro player level for most games. Yeah, 12K over 20 years is also not bad. Yeah, ranked competitive pro Neko para player? That's a sentence. As it said, you need 10K hours to master a thing, yeah.
They could not do
I wonder how many hours I've streamed for. Stream charts. I want to see how many hours I've streamed for total. Is there total stream hours? Oh, I don't think there is! I did try going pro to Dota, but all I got in return was the reality that there are levels to that shit. Yep. There's very much levels to trying to go pro in like any video game. And okay, this is weird. This is like a weird thing to talk about on stream because I say this as a streamer, right? But it's kind of like when like little kids are like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. I want to be a streamer when I grow up. I want to be like a markiplier when I grow up. Blah, 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 blah. And like, if you actually sit and crunch the numbers, it is so fucking unlikely that they'll ever be able to do that. It's the same thing with like pro esports players. Like for every one Rox or Zaiwu or Monacy, there's literally thousands of people who have grinded for longer and played for longer and just aren't as good. Just like UFC? Yeah, I guess it's the same for like all sports, isn't it? All, pretty much anything like high tier competitive. And it's the same for streaming in general as well. Like, I've been here 5 years. I'm still not what you would consider a popular streamer. Like, granted, I've done well. I pull, you know, decent viewership. I'm a Twitch partner. I'm a Twitch ambassador, blah, blah. I do well. I don't make enough to make a living from it. And I'm one of the lucky ones. old COD days, everyone wanted to be an esports player and join FaZe? Yeah. Hell, even I was convinced that I was gonna go pro in a video game one day. I was sure of it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a pro gamer, blah blah blah. Nah. No sir, never fucking happened. Almost did, but never actually came to fruition. Now the downfall of FaZe is upon us? Yeah. I used to think that so my mum can shut up about me playing games, but turns out mum is right. I mean, look. I think there's also a degree to it. Like, if it makes you happy, you should still do it regardless. Whether you become professional at it or not, you should still do it regardless. Almost got into being a pro fighting game player, but then I gave up because of all that. See, I was very nearly pro in Overwatch. I did not get through the final like team testing stuff for the team that I was selected and scouted for. And like, if you've seen me actually seriously play Overwatch, or even mildly look in, you'll be like, yeah, that kind of actually checks out. But this was a very long time ago. But yeah, I nearly got there, and then I failed at the last like hurdle. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes you fuck, sometimes you suck. You know? Only sure way to be able to make a living with streaming is like joining an agency, but the difficulty is getting in, yeah. I think, look, I've never auditioned for like a VTuber agency. I'm gonna be so for real. I auditioned for one and it was like, they now no longer are an agency and they just do merch stuff. And I withdrew my application, so it was like, whatever. But the concept of not being Akari anymore is insane. Would I be able to be a full-time streamer? Yeah. Would it be at the cost of being able to do what I love and talk to like you guys in the same way that I do? Also, yeah. So not 1,000,000% keen on that one. One of these days you've got to look in? What do you mean look in? I've witnessed the demonic creature you become the second you hop on Beaver. Yeah, look, and that is, I'm still very rusty. I'm still very, very rusty, and I still do not really want to play competitive. But like, what you have seen, Adam, is me not locked in, fucking around, being silly, or like mild locking in, because like we're getting our asses kicked or something. Yeah, I am a menace in Overwatch. I'm begging for an AusTubers Overwatch event just so I can absolutely like mess people up. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you okay? How is your back? Bro's fiending? I am. I am desperate for an AusTubers Overwatch tourney. Much better, I can stand without pain. That's good! That's so good! I'm very glad that you're healing up pretty quickly. This is a very good news. But other than like that, you're feeling okay, everything's going good? And like you just like this? I am very glad. I always worry, like sometimes I see like, oh, X company has auditions open and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do it. And then I wonder, like, is it worth giving up everything I have for, like, auditions for a company? And, like, let's be so for real, chat. I would never get into HoloLive. Literally never. The companies that I consider it worth giving everything up for, I am not their, like, desired player. At least it's good sleep. Yeah, Painted Sleep is, like, built different. I'm glad that you're getting some rest. Kato and Chicken's now fed. They are all happy. Can't work 9 to 5? No, if you audition for it? Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't need to work a 9 to 5. Technically, Hololive is primarily an idol agency. Yeah, look, that's my point, Hope. That's my point. I simply... The companies that would, like, guarantee me good, like, being able to live off of streaming, the companies that could guarantee that are companies where I am not what they would want. Like, I can sing, but I don't like singing in front of people. I can't dance. I'm funny, I guess. But like, that's about it. That's all I got, you know? That's it. I'm just good at shooting games and I'm mildly entertaining. And I talk to people a lot. Like that's all. My personality type just doesn't really have a place in a company like that. And a lot of the other ones I'm like iffy about because of like, I still don't know that I was the best. Writing without a reason, goal, or purpose is just words on a paper or screen. Like given a prompt, I can ball out, but I got nothing to write about. Yeah, that's entirely valid. That's entirely valid, Bob. Would they accept you if they did a background check and found my league history? I don't think they would find my league history. They would need to do a hell of a background check for that. Chat, to this day, nobody from my streams has ever found my league account. Nobody from my streams has ever found my league account.
You will all share in this bounty. Hold
So,
out as long
I'm
as you
fairly confident that it is lost to time. Can you give me a league account name? No. I don't think it'll even come up anymore because it's like permanent. I genuinely don't know that it would actually appear. Surely an account that was permed like over 10 years ago, or pretty much 10 years ago, would be like gone off of the records, right? Okay, can I get your league account name? No. Still no. You asked, this time I'm asking. The difference is, my answer has not changed within the last like 20 seconds. Yeah, this is way before Akari. This is way before even my old like in-game usernames for Warframe. This is ages ago. Yeah, I don't know that there's actually any traces of it left on the internet. No, it's not that edgy. Time to let the demon in and play League again? No. I'm not playing League of Legends. If I play League of Legends, I will get banned off Twitch and YouTube and Kick and Twitter and Superloop and everything. It's not happening. Okay, can you refuse to give us? Yes, I do refuse. You may be a prodigy in League. I I'm not becoming the toxic piece of shit I once was. Hey, Keystone. Can I play the League mobile? No, I don't want to. I cannot be trusted with MOBAs, okay? I simply cannot. Don't try and make me play League. I'm not playing League. It's not happening. Yeah, I'm a better person. I'm no longer a toxic high school kid. Now I'm a mildly toxic adult streamer. Pokemon Unite? Yeah, Pokemon Unite's a League-like. That's also why I haven't touched it. If you're a better person, you can start League again? No. Then I will become a worse person. I do not intend to become a worse person by playing League. Yeah, you cannot curse me with this. You cannot do it. It's simply not happening. Play Deadlock? I played like a couple of games of it, and I had fun, but I didn't have enough fun to like want to play it again. You know what I mean? You haven't touched a COD in ages? Is the Xbox lobby mentality still a thing? I think so, but I don't think it's a COD thing anymore. I think it's like in Fortnite now and it's more brain rotty, question mark? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've never given it that much thought. So I intend to become a worse person some other way? Yes. I will become a pathetic jingling jester that begs for money on the internet. Which is arguably being a better person than I was when I played League of Legends. I'll start finishing all my sentences with like, this is so funny, can we get a gift sub? Just to fuck you guys up. Which in and of itself means I'm rage baiting you, which makes me a worse person. But yeah, old school COD lobbies were built fucking different. Built peculiar even. Gonna run out of money if you start doing that. Hey, you do not need to give me subs. You're recovering from surgery. You've got much more important things than giving money to a reptile on the internet. It's always morally correct to rage bait chat. This is so true. Can we get a gift sub? Can we get 5 gift subs? Classic guitar hands message? Yeah. It's not worth it, chat. It's straight up not worth it. Nah, legitimately, when I got banned from League, I was like, maybe this is my sign that I need to stop being a piece of shit on the internet. And nowadays, I'm no longer a piece of shit on the internet. So I'm doing better. I've seen videos of current COD lobbies. Have you ever seen how movies and TV portrays kids making fun of each other at a playground? It's kind of like that. Yeah. No longer are little kids slinging slurs at each other. Like, society has improved. Now they're just going 6'7", 6'7", which is so much worse. So much more annoying. Okay, here's the thing. Chat, would you rather be told KYS in a random COD match, or would you rather be screamed, like, rather have someone scream 6'7" at you, like, a million times? Which would you prefer? Hello, Beavers!
I'm sorry, women.
You're sorry, woman? You guys would prefer 6-7? Are they screaming either way? Yes, it's just a case of what they're gonna scream at you. Are they gonna scream KYS or are they gonna scream 6-7? Like, that is the difference in, like, kids playing fucking online games nowadays. And I don't care, they're still loud. Yeah, they're loud and annoying either way. They're loud and annoying either way. So decent. Yeah, that's exactly it, sex gaming. That's exactly it. I've been on the internet for long enough that that does not, like, bother me. I have been on the internet for so long in so many toxic video game lobbies that that is like whatever. 6-7, however, that fucks me off. That actually genuinely fucks me off. Hi, Fairy! Hey. Assert dominance, tell them instead? No, because then you're being toxic. That's not the option here. Yeah, playing COD desensitizes you to that so fast. 6-7 is too new, your mental immunity hasn't been vaccinated yet? Is there a vaccine against 6-7? You'd rather be rage baited? What if I start rage baiting you more, Chicola? Maybe I have been too nice to you. Maybe I need to start bullying you more. Melon! Melon! Hi! Welcome, Raiders! Hi, Melon! How was TGX? How was your stream? How was TGX? Hi. The Belf! The Bing Elf! Melon says hi. Hi, Melon. Hi, Padre. Apple Pie Lady? Yes! Have you talked about the monitor ants? That has nothing to do with Melon. Melon says TGX was great and stream was long and good. That's good! Why Melon no talk? Is she busy? Are you just like transcribing for her? Look, the monitor ants are funny as hell, but it has nothing to do with Melon. For those who didn't see me going off on Twitter today, one of my friends has ants living inside her monitor, and she posted a video of like trying to squish them, but they're literally in her monitor. And I have a lot of questions, and I'm very, very worried about If you are new here and you came in from Melon, hi, I am Akari. I am the AusTubers founder. I am a Twitch ambassador. I am very loud, very annoying, very Australian. I play a lot of Warframe, and I do not have ants in my monitor. What did Melon cook? How does it end up happening? I don't know. My response was to clown on her and make, you know the meme of Eminem throwing things? And make that with ants and post that. Pancakes, not a pie. Yeah. Melon made Rogue and Josh and I made... Oh, damn. Can we get a redeem if you do... Isn't there a voice line redeem? Isn't there a I say something redeem? There is.
Life support has been replenished.
Rogue and Josh sounds fucking banging. I haven't had Rogue and Josh in like at least 5 years. Do the cat voice line. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. do that too well.
I'm sorry, women.
I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry, everyone. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I'm not playing Overwatch on stream, by the way. Because I'll get backseated, and then I'll tilt, and then it won't be good. Meow, meow, meow. Where's the bomb? There it is. Understandable. Look, Bob, you do not like that cat. I feel like me doing that on a normal stream without the
I'm
cat
sorry,
is somehow
man.
even worse. Hi, Ben! You know what is good? Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper? Yes! They are good. You know what else is good? Meow, meow, meow! Jetpack cat. I like jetpack cat. Friends, hello, welcome. Don't think there's anyone nearly good enough to backseat you. Yeah, but that won't stop people from doing it. That won't stop people. Here's the thing. The general consensus is that the worse you are at a game, the more likely you are to backseat. Like, I have never had someone backseat me in a game that actively was in fact better than me. It's always people who think they're better and don't actually like have full context or know what you're doing. And people who are in fact better and not backseating, they're like, hey, like, this is a thing, could you consider? If they don't backseat, they politely give like suggestions. There's a very big difference between backseating and like unwanted commentary and like how people who actually know what they're talking about do things. Hi Garuda! Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it's not that interesting anymore, though. Especially outside of Overwatch, it's kind of whatever. I got backseated in game once, threw my character into the enemy base, respawned, broke my items, and abandoned the game. Yeah, honestly, valid crash out. Absolutely valid crash
You will all
out.
share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
I have a crippling fear of being seen as annoying, so I always ask. I mean, look. This only applies in my stream, right? Because I cannot speak for every other streamer. I cannot speak for their rules or whatever. In my stream and the way I think of it, if you are polite and if you are, you know, sensible, then giving advice is different than like, you know, if someone comes in and goes, you need to swap that mod off your Exceltra. Like, no. I don't need to, I don't want to, and I won't. Whereas you guys have seen, sometimes I've asked you, like, hey, can you guys, like, help me out with the build here, or, like, what should go here? Hell, I've straight out copied people's builds from here before, because it was actual advice and not backseating. So I think there's a time and place. I understand some streamers might not have that time and place. But for me, and in my opinion, I don't mind if it's actually well. If it's like out of nowhere, like if someone comes in and it's like first time chat and they're like, your fucking Wandao sucks. I'm gonna be like, okay, get out of here. Or like, insert the 8 million people that come in and they're like, where are you putting your nose? Because I want to. You could play another frame and have better damage output. I know, I don't want to. Yeah, there's a line between being helpful and being annoying, and if you stay on the good side of that line, there's never an issue. Kiska! Kiska! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for 34 months! That's so good, man. Thank you so much. Speaking of builds, Lizzie, do you have a positive thought about persistence on Nova? Not really. I would probably not be using persistence on Nova. I did that one time because I didn't like think it through and it was not fun, and I probably would not do it again. I think persistence has a time and place. The time and place is on Anaris and Hilden. Sorry, Anaris and Nidus, not Hilden. Time and place on specific frames in very specific niche builds. I would not be whacking it on a Nova. Children won't be jobless. Children's always a bit jobless though. Yeah, the wing ephemera. The amount of people who have backseated the wing ephemera is insane. And like I said, there's a difference between just asking and like genuinely having a conversation about it and backseating. Yeah, people have. People have been like, why do you do that? It's not optimizing the screen space, blah, blah, blah. I've lost too much of the screen. No, it doesn't. They literally go invisible. Yeah, people care a lot about how other people play this game for some reason. Backseating an ephemera is peak unemployed. Okay, you know what was actually peak unemployed? Brackets, affectionate because I love him regardless. Nightmare backseating my display settings. That was funny, but also holy shit. There's too many particles on your screen. Okay. What if I like the particles? Well, there's too many. Okay. What if I like them? But there's too many! Akari! There's too many particles on your screen! I don't care. I genuinely do not give a fuck. I should put all my particles back on. I should have more particles. And I mean this in the nicest way possible because we all know that I fucking love Nightmare. He is wonderful. He is one of my favorite streamers, one of the few people in the streaming space that I trust. But Jesus Christ, man! Let me have my particles! Max Bloom, you know what? You're so fucking right, Sex Gaming. You are so fucking right. Field of view, 0. Particle quality, ludicrous. High. 8 times. High. What's that? Very high, that one on. Motion blur on. Bloom on. Bloom intensity 100. Dynamic no, we don't want that one on. Yes. Give me everything. Oh. Oh, that's so weird! is greatly concerned and would like it to return back to normal. Oh, I hate that. I need my field of view back. There we go. Look at all these particles! Look at all these particles! You know what? Damage numbers, bigger. Fib! Hi Fib! Damage numbers, 300. Compact, no. Bigger! Bigger! Now this is what I call warframing. How goes my Sunday? This should explain look at this! This is what I call Warframe! HUD! HUD scale, 200! This is what I call Warframe! Now this is peak performance, chat. This is peak fucking performance. I'm a huge fan of the giant fucking, like, hiccup thing. Imagine if Nightmare came in right now. Imagine if Nightmare came in. I think he would simply just fucking, like, disintegrate. Reformation! Welcome, thank you for the follow. I think your resolution is too high, there's a little too much gameplay going on. Are you backseating me right now? Are you backseating the way I'm playing Warframe? Not enough text on screen? I don't know that I can put any more on the screen. Nightmare's not streaming right now. What, were you gonna go in there and be like, you should probably see what Akari's doing. She's having a nightmare-induced mental breakdown. Two people are dead and I'm here fucking with my graphic settings. Just start getting HUDs from other games? That's an excellent idea. Overwatch HUD PNG.
The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there. Life support activated.
Get the tier 2 HUD? You're so fucking right. Oh my god, look at all the pickups! Chad, this is genuinely ridiculous. Why is this even an option in the display settings?
The longer you fight,
How?
the more successful we will
Why? What? Go lower? I need to get like a fucking screenshot of other HUDs. There isn't just fucking like HUD PNGs of other games, it seems. League HUD PNG. Yeah, it's all separated into bits. Go to stream chat, please. Okay, let me get someone safe. I think this is safe. exactly that. I cannot find... I cannot find just fucking HUDs for games. Hello Paladins, I am maximum warframing. Look at this warframe activity. Genuinely, I think Nightmare would combust if he saw this. I straight up don't think he would survive. Is everything okay with you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just having a fucking Warframe display settings induced mental breakdown. As you can see from the fact that my damage numbers are gigantic. You're gonna set your HUD to max? Do not set your HUD to max. This is ridiculous. I do not recommend actually playing like this. This is so stupid. Oh yeah, motion blur is on and everything. This right here disintegrates the Nightmare frame. This will reduce him to atoms. I've never played on Android or iOS. Is this how it looks? No, this is just me having a fit. Motion blur is on. HUD size is fucking maximum. Everything is maximum. Is this actually what it looks like to play on iOS or Android? Chat, can I turn it off yet? I'm turning it off. HUD. Default. Default. Oh, I could have done that too! Oh my god, it actually looks weird doing this now. It actually looks weird playing normally now. Why is my arc gun deploy there? How can I set my PS5 controller up to work on my Android? I do not recommend it. I overcommitted to the bit. I way overcommitted to the bit. Yeah, there's a game behind all of this HUD. I'll try to come back later, have a good stream, and don't get bored. I'm never bored with chat. Chat are the best. Yeah, oh, you're right, Fib. Motion blur is still on. Hang on. Motion blur. That can go back off. Nightmare will rock up here at some point, and it's gonna be like, why are all your settings back to ridiculous particles? And I'm gonna be like, I had a breakdown. I set everything to maximum, and now we're here. Yeah, motion blur is where we draw the line. Perhaps? Hello. Hello, play Warframe now. I am in fact playing Warframe now. Butterfly! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for the bits. I forgot that my settings for the yeets are very, very, very high. I forgot that we did that. I might change that back. That one. Bits. 1 to 1. Yeah. There we go. Can't see what you're doing in Warframe, are you even playing it right? Exactly! If I can see what I'm doing in Warframe, I am making a grave error. If I can see what I'm doing in Warframe, I am stupid. You saw Inner Health Shans? Chat, this is so sad. Can we get 5 gift subs? I didn't say I would do it the rage bait! If you can explain Warframe, you don't know enough yet? Yeah, exactly. If you can explain what the fuck is going on, you either know too much or don't know enough. It can be either of those. Hello, HS! Okay, is it nearly over? How is it not over yet? Wonder if I can speed it up. Hang on. Delay. Oh, it needs to be in one part. Ah! That was a jade light. Hello, Dragon Slayer. How's Warframe going? Warframe is good. Let's do that. Speed. Let's speed this shit up. There we go. Yeah, the interface is very, very pink. As you can see, I can't see. Yeah. As you can see, I'm a lizard. Would homemade decrease also scale up? Good question. I don't know. I'm gonna assume so because they're part of the HUD and that means that they probably will scale. Thank goodness it's normal again. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I got one guide and it was not good, but now I'm no longer getting one guide.
Life support activated.
I'm not even answering that to Tiki because that's piracy and that's illegal and I don't want to get banned, so no. Go buy a Crunchyroll subscription and watch it legitly like everyone else.
You will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
You need to set HUD to max and do a long Tomei run? I mean, logically it'll work. It is part of the HUD, so you'd assume that it'll do the same thing. Well, sight with your own eyes? Yeah! I am not here to tell you guys how to fucking pirate shit. That's not my job. That's like against TOS. It's not happening. simply not happening. I want to make a joke, but I think it's bad. Do it. Do it anyway. The worst that can happen is nobody laughs. Actually, no. The worst that can happen is I ban you, but I'm probably not going to. Literally ask the guy who has a pirate on his name? What do you mean? The worst that can happen is we blow you up. The worst that can happen is that there's a pipe bomb in your mailbox tomorrow. Yeah, the crickets are rolling in. There's even a tumbleweed. I don't get it. I don't even think it was a bad joke. I think it just didn't make sense. You get the joke, but it's not funny? I don't get the joke. The joke doesn't even make sense. That means it's that. I don't get it. What's the joke? Chat, what's the Understandable! Understandable self-kill!
I'm sorry, women.
I'm also sorry, women. Look, that was a good use of I'm sorry, women. Think he was... Huh? But even he doesn't... I don't know. Man! Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe I'm out of touch. Hello, Yaka! Hey, how are you today? No, it's the kids who are wrong? No, it's the Twitch chat who are wrong. Hello, Rita! Doing a little singing watch recording before I go to bed. Oh, nice. I have missed your song covers. Hi, Star! Okay, chat, I think I can talk about this. When I first found Yap, I found Yap through another friend I have, and I was like, what the fuck? This guy has like the nicest male singing voice I have ever heard in my fucking life. And I was actively like flabbergasted. And then I made a fucking vague tweet because that's what I do. I tweet without thinking. And I made a vague tweet about it. And then the mutual friend, and then Cece was like, is this about this person? And I was like, yes. and Cece's like, I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, do not tell him. Do not tell him. Do not. That is the worst idea you could possibly do. Yeah, it is offensive how nice Yappa's voice is.
Look what our
It actually rage baits me. Yeah, she ended up telling you, which like, fine, whatever. Whatever! Whatever! I'm fine with it. You have a new YouTube channel now? Wait. Yeah, the fact that I vague tweet, and not only does it get immediately found, it gets immediately found by someone who will be able to fucking identify it. And then, like, she literally frame one calls me out. I see, I do see the new YouTube channel. Yoink. Like, every now and then I vague tweet, and my vague tweets get me in trouble, right? Every now and then I do something stupid, and someone is like, oh, you know, is this about this? And then I have to fucking explain myself. This is not that. This was just a frame one fucking, like, I got domed by CC, like, straight out being like, is that this? I straight out got fucking domed. Vague tweets are fun to witness. You can always tell what is going through my tiny little skull by my vague tweets. Like, as vague as they are, if you have any concept of like anything I've done recently or anything, they're like, yeah, fuck. That's how CC knew immediately.
Another job well executed.
I'm like permanently stuck with that. That's just the way it works. That's just the mafia. I vague tweet, it comes back to bite me. Immediately. CC is so confusing sometimes. So, okay. Hang on, let me also give CC a shout out, because we love CC in this house. Shout out.
Nora
Wait.
here dreams. And tonight, we're truly hearing from the underground. Down below
Okay.
the valleys.
It doesn't want to.
Deep, deep mine. And down in that mine live some special little guys.
Whatever.
No
There it
harm
is.
to nobody.
There it is. I did a panel with CC last year, right? And she's like so nice. Mel! Ah! Hi, Mel! Sentence of 5 years of no! Not the 5 years of Damon's bounties! Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream?
Knock, knock.
Hi, welcome.
Knocking all the way out here.
Extreme raid timing, incredible raid timing. We here. Hi, welcome. How was your stream? How was stream? Was it good? If you're new here, hi, I'm Akari. I am an Aussie dragon VTuber. I play a lot of Warframe. I'm LR5. I've been playing for like 10 years. It's bad. I've been here way too long. And I'm not going anywhere, but hi, welcome. I hope you had a great time with Sneezy. I hope you had fun. We here. Howdy. Yeah, I am known to play a little bit of Warframe every now and then. Just a little bit. But hi, welcome. And thank you for the follow, obesity. Hey. How's stream? How's stream now? We had fun? That's good! That's good. I'm guessing you did 5 years worth of Deimos bounties? Guessing you did a whole lot of Deimos bounties? Probably yes. Had fun though. That's what matters. If you had fun, that's a good thing. I was in the middle of a story. Where was I up to? Yeah. And I found this, like, I did the panel for Avcon last year with Universe Funny. And she is so, like, sweet and polite and cute, right? And I'm like, she's fucking adorable. My heart cannot cope with it. I cannot handle it. So, I go to her stream. I go to her stream, she's streaming, I drop by, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I like her, I want to support her, I want to be friends with her. I go to her stream, the first thing she does is she lets out the most, like, incredible, disgusting, manly burp I have ever heard. Like, I've heard grown men burp less than her. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you mean to tell me this, like, small, pretty woman who sings like an angel just does this on stream? It was incredible. Oh, it's the wrong one? Hang on. I fix it. Oh, it's on cooldown.
Yes,
Whatever.
Carl.
That one.
Kick
Go
my
follow
cause.
that one.
Not the memories of my violent past.
I
I
fucked
suppose
up,
it
but
depends on
yeah,
how to do it this
yeah,
in the
I fucked
waking
up.
world.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I literally go to her stream for the first time ever, and it's that. It's like the most manly, incredible burp I've ever heard. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
An unenlightened hellhole.
But that's just how she is. It's insane. Genuinely impressive.
Horrible smell. Devil, is that you?
Do you rate? And yeah, come to find out, that's just like a normal part of her stream, is she'll just like, she'll go from like this cute little like under her breath singing to like the most disgusting foul beast burps, and she's just like chill with that. Jared, hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Bass, it is incredibly bass. She's like a talented singer, talented artist, so good at so many things, and then she's like, yeah, then there's demons in her intestinal tract. Yes, welcome, hi. Thank you for the follow, Jared. I think we will have ads coming up soon, just as a heads up. Yeah, it's genuinely incredible. Hi, Blue Bottle! How am I doing? I'm good. I have been vibing. I've had a bit of a week this week, but we're all good now. We're back to normal. Business as usual. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. Who am I talking about? Just one of my stream friends. But yeah, she is lovely. She's just also terrifying. Her esophagus is like a demon spawning point. Sosimus! Hi! Welcome, thank you also for the follow. Welcome. And hi, Neutral. How are you? Are you good? Are you vibing? Having a good day? You know what? Maybe Nightmare was right. Maybe there are too many particles. Good morning, good morning. Quick swapping between Pleasant Vibes and the creature. Yeah, literally that. Like capitals and everything. The creature. Nah, I have a lot of respect for her. She is a really nice person and a really good friend. And yeah. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm good. I'm always good. I get to stream, so I'm happy. And it seems that I forgot to do Still Path Descendia earlier this week, so we can do this this week. And then I think that's all of my weeklies. We might do incursions as well after. Potentially, question mark. Think you made too many noodles? Why is that? I'm gonna take an RPG with me.
What is the greatest beast of all? The spoils of war?
And what is that order?
Wow! Hi, welcome. Thank you also for following. You can't finish them and they're getting soggy? How many noodles did you make? That's the question. How many noodles is too many noodles? Because, like, my personal opinion, the amount of noodles required to be, too many noodles, you know those Maggie big packs? I'd like to experience dessert. Hang on. There you go. My shout out is on cooldown, but also tell her that Akari sent you because she will that will make her happy. She will find out one way or another that I'm yapping about a burping on stream. Isn't there dessert spaghetti? There's like a place near me that makes dessert spaghetti and it's like thin ice cream noodles, question mark? Yeah, ice cream noodles and then like strawberry syrup on top or something. With instant noodles, it's like one isn't enough, two is too much, there's no middle ground. Or you can just make sure you're hungrier before you make food. Like for me, one packet of instant noodles is more than enough for me. That's like it. That's my entire meal is a packet of instant noodles. So you had some of those in the Melbourne night market? Probably. It seems like the kind of thing that they would have in Melbourne. I've never had it, but it doesn't look that appealing to me. I feel like it would mess with my brain. Like, is this a noodle or is this a like dessert? Especially if it looks too actually spaghetti-like. It's like those, you know those videos of like things and they're made out of cake? It's like that. Hi Kelly. Hey. Like, you know when random shit, like, yeah, the cake or not videos, and it's like, is this cake? Probably. I always get them wrong. Literally always. How am I? I'm good. I am vibing. I've had a good day. I've had a nice relaxing weekend. So, I am happy. How are you? Someone made a similar series with candle melts. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand the wax candies. I keep getting them on my TikTok and it's like sour syrup inside like a wax thing, so you're just biting candle wax. And it really doesn't seem good at all. But apparently they're super popular. This is another one of the Am I Out of Touch? And honestly, I might be, because they seem to be blowing up all over TikTok. Sleepy and headache? No. Make sure you drink some water. Hopefully that'll help with the headache. Seen people freeze them and eat them whole. Yeah, that's what I've seen people do as well. Eating wax does not seem like a good idea. Like, this straight up does not seem like it's going to be beneficial in any way, shape, or form. You still like the one Melbourne place that uses ostrich or cassowary thigh to make chicken palm, but it's so big they make piece across? At what point is that no longer a palm and it's just like another object of food altogether? Like, at what point does it cease being the palm? Beeswax is fine to eat? Why would you eat it though? I mean, yeah, honey is different. Honey with the honeycomb is very different. Just straight out beeswax? No. Absolutely the fuck not. Like, what is the purpose of this? It's a texture thing, kind of like chewing candy. It still doesn't sound good.
Usually, I relish information, but I recommend staying out of the light. Trust me.
It's a texture thing. I seriously don't know about it. Yeah, you can't absorb the wax, but that doesn't change how weird it is.
Come, rest, and take what blessings soul may grant to you.
No, my beloved.
Trésor de lutin, perhaps?
It's like honey fiber, yeah, but like, I don't know, it's so weird.
Let me tend to you.
When I was younger, my dad would eat those little round, the baby bell cheeses.
These corrupted memories will never
The ones with like the red wax thing around them.
Soul be in your heart.
Okay, look, the baby bell cheeses I can kind of understand.
Targets that do not fight back. Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
I can kind of get that. But even then, like, surely you're well aware that you shouldn't eat the wax, right? Took him almost 2 years to realize you're not supposed to eat the wax? How do you, like, not realize that? Adam, I'm worried about your dad. 2 decades? I'm very worried about your dad. How does that even happen? Nobody told him? And he didn't go like, oh, this tastes bad, I shouldn't do this? To be fair, oh, okay.
In the fog of war, that which you perceive often is not as it seems. Be watchful.
Even I thought you were meant to eat it with the wax, you're really not. Like, I hope you know this now, but you're really not meant to eat the wax.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
Fireball rollers. I do know this now, so when he throws the wax out, I collect them and make little wax dolls. I have seen that people do that with them as well. They take the extra wax and like just make things with it. I'm not gonna be judging wax eaters when I eat paper wrapping like I'm Ew! Why? Why would you do that? What the hell? Why would you be eating the fucking paper? I have a lot of questions. Tasty? The paper's not tasty. Paper is yeah, I've eaten a little bit of like the paper before, but it's never been on purpose. like a deliberate choice to do that. And I'm really worried if it is something that you're choosing to do. Is Loki better than bread? No, it isn't! You're gonna doze off, way too tired? Go get some rest! Go sleep! Thank you for dropping by, Yappa. Go sleep, go get rest. Thank you for hanging out. Power hungry Xmas Cabal. Is today a no time check day? No, there is a time check. There genuinely is. I'm just, I'm aware that we did just have a raid as well, though. I'm aware that we had a raid, and I don't want to, like, you know, ruin that. I don't want to be like, oh, bye! I know you just got here, but bye! Nah, that would be a little bit mean. No, let me up. You will say how to eat. Good night. Thank you for hanging out, Uncle.
Hunting with a cavard. We used to set them on convicts back in my day. Splendid for working up an appetite.
Oh no, I'm stupid. 2 questions. What's the most fun Warframe to play in your opinion? Nova or Anaris? And I have over 9,000 hours as per Steam. There you go, there's your 2 questions. Where is it? There it is. I'm very glad that people are getting some rest today, it seems. I'm very glad, even though people are like leaving a bit early, I'm glad that it's for good reasons and because they're sleepy, and I hope, yeah, it's been a very restful vibes day, hasn't it? I have also had a bit of a restful and deep day. Hours go up that high? Yeah? I don't think there's a limit on how many hours you can play a video game for. There's no video game police. Nobody's gonna come and be like, Akari, you played too many hours of Warframe. Now you're not allowed to play anymore. When I slept at like 2 PM today, that was the first time I've had a genuine sigh of relief in months. I feel that. I did get to have like a 2-hour nap today, which was really, really nice. So I'm also in a good mood. Getting to have like an actual sleep was a lot nicer than I expected.
This chaotic.
Like just a big old nap. Tell that to your parents.
Is not wholly unlike the sentience.
I don't know what to tell you, Chief. When you grow up, you'll be able to play as many video games as you want.
Did I remind you that the Drift Town is aiding you by
No
doing
projects,
this
no stress,
work?
and hanging out with friends? Yeah. Nah, I've had a good day too. I've had a good day. I'm very happy. Hello, Mac. How's the farm going? It's good. We're getting through our weeklies. We're definitely getting there. It's just, I forgot to do my Steel Path Descendia earlier this week, and now we're like last minute getting it done. That's okay though.
Yes, onward. We descend.
You did the same and built your Valkyrie Prime and hit your first damage above 20 mil. Nice! Congrats! Feel good about it?
Is that you?
Are you happy with it? Or are you gonna keep tinkering with it? Heck yeah? You should be proud. 20 mil is a pretty, like, nice number to be hitting. Like, that is, that's when you start hitting numbers like that, you're like, yeah, I'm playing Warframe properly. I entirely get that. Chat, I forgot about this game mode even existing until Descendia was a thing. And now it comes up every week and it just makes me miss Jordan's Verdict. It actually makes me miss the raids. It's bad, man.
Our society was rotten through with ritual. I dimly recall some ceremony or other like this one. Offerings, tribute.
Always feels good when you get a build to work the way you intend for it to and there's no like issues with it. Chat, I feel like I need to go through all of my builds and like start fixing things. Because like some of my builds are fine, a lot of them are, but some of them are like I haven't touched them in so long. And like I haven't actually put any thought into how it will work. So it's just sort of sitting there like going bad now. It's sitting there getting worse and worse and worse over time. And I'm like, that's probably not good. I mean, surely it'll be fine. Everything works. Everything works to carry me through Steel Path. Like, I don't have any... What the hell going on here? Why is it rolling? Why is it rolling like that? I don't know if you still care about... What do you mean? Literally, what do you mean, Adam? I was talking about Marathon yesterday. What do you mean if I still care?
Bon. The devil is our locomotive and we must blow off his steam.
I literally was talking about it yesterday. What makes you think that I stopped caring in the space of like 24 hours? Seven, hi. Hey. Yeah, that was a very interesting point to make. Because like, if I didn't care, I wouldn't have been talking about how fun it is literally yesterday. Literally yesterday on stream. Of course I still like Marathon. That hasn't changed in the last day. eventually get a squad wipe. Okay. Honestly, chat, I really do want to play Marathon again. I just haven't had, like, the time to. Because I've been busy, and I haven't been able to stream all that much this week, and when I have, it's just been a Warframe. Which isn't a bad thing, but, like, I just haven't had the opportunity.
Get out there and kill someone. Special.
One of them had, like, 10k worth of loot. So I've said this before, but when Marathon was in, like, the creator-only beta, the very first death I ever had in Marathon was because I loaded in and I literally immediately got domed by Scarrow and his squad. Scarrow is in the Destiny 2 Day 1 Raider. It was... Look, I don't think anything could have ever prepared me for that. Like, you expect to walk in and you die, but immediately getting domed by someone that good at fucking other games, that whose streams you've watched before, I was like, oh damn, okay. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, I just got here! I'm trying to figure out how to, like, do everything. And bang, Scarrow. Genuinely, it was quite impressive. I do wish that I'd been able to dome him, but like there was no way in hell that was happening. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if the game runs. I'm just getting to that point. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the FPS is good, this is good. Take a few steps, bang, dead, extracting. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Understandable. And like, yes, I understand. It is an extraction shooter. That is what happens. But Jesus Christ, it was scary. Yeah, what you saying fuck me for? That's exactly it. What are they saying fuck me for? Hi, Sunshot. There's a clip of a guy who got into a game and died to a false loot bag right upon spawn. Yeah, look. That is the kind of shit that would happen to me. Spawn in, immediately fucking die. Hi Annie, hi Waffles. Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys are good. I hope you're having a good day. Good morning. Ooh, a piece of candy? I mean, to be fair, the like mimic bags do say like searching with like numbers instead of letters. So like you can tell that they're the mimic bags. But in the heat of the moment, when you're like trying to fucking figure out what you're doing and get out of there, like you're not gonna be looking at that. Now you get a hello, what do you mean? What do you mean? You've been here since the start of stream? You sent 3 messages this stream, what do you mean? Literally, what do you mean?
Such machines. What empty scars they must leave.
Have you, did you say something right at the start and I just completely fucking missed it? Am I going mad?
Stay with us now.
Come,
shadows of my past.
Am I going mad?
Search upon my mind all you like. You did not defeat me then, and you shall not defeat me now.
A few things. That was at like 2:30, so that would have been yesterday's stream. Huh? You can see my messages? Yeah, I'm seeing the messages at like 2:30 yesterday morning. What? If I did miss them, I'm sorry, Annie, but like I'm not seeing anything. What? Maybe it's fucking wigging out.
I suppose
That is odd.
Distraction from lurking in that crypt.
Because when I click on your name, it says to me that you have like literally these messages are the only ones that stream. Besides, Annie, I've literally never ignored you. Why would I start now? Why would I start after 5 years? What? Why did you tell me about Fatal Frame 2 remake? It cost 73 AU? Ah yes, the Australian pricing strikes again. It's all good? Yeah. Ah yes, I've decided after 5 years that I hate you. Yes, clearly. That's the logical answer here, Annie. No, it very much isn't. I know that. You know that. I am sorry if I did miss them. Doesn't say anything on my end, so I'm going to assume that Twitch had a moment. But I promise you I am not ignoring you or anything like that. She hates us? Oh, chat! Chat was moving quite a good amount. It's not even that. Like, I'm looking directly at only Annie's chat history. And it's like, from midnight onwards, first thing at like nearly 1 AM, 0052, Sunshot Sun, and then 2:32 this morning.
Sunshine is just around the corner.
Which would have been last stream because I ended at like 2:45 last stream. So yeah, it's probably just fucking Twitch doing whatever. I don't know. I don't know, but I am sorry, Annie. I am not ignoring you. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is fine. Actually, there is one bad thing happening, and that's that I need to go to bed. Your Twitch has been fucky? Are you sure the messages came through then? Are you like 1,000,000% sure? Cause like, yeah, it's not coming up on the history thing when I click on your name. But it's working now, so I don't know. Yes, you can see them? Okay. That means either my internet had a hiccup or Twitch is doing something stupid. And I don't know which one it is. If they definitely send and they're not on my side, then either my computer bad or Twitch bad. One of the two. But no, I am not ignoring you. I assure you, I promise you, I am not ignoring you. With that being said though, I do need to go to bed. Because it is 1 in the morning and I do have work tomorrow. We had a lot of chat partial shutdowns recently. I haven't seen them, but I also don't doubt it. I saw someone talking about it in a Discord server today. So I kind of would not be surprised. That kind of just like, it is what it is, you know?
Lizard.
Not much I can do. Twitch and or YouTube doing a stupid, nothing new there, yeah. To be fair, there were some people that couldn't watch my stream at like anything above like 480p yesterday, so thanks for the stream, hope you sleep well, much love, thank you Annie. I am sorry again, but also much love. Yeah, I'm gonna assume something somewhere wigged out. Hopefully it will fix. Yeah, I will go bed. It is 1 in the morning. I do have to work, unfortunately. I have to continue being employed. But I will see you guys probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. Either tomorrow or Tuesday, okay? Good night, chat. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who came in from Mao and her very cool raid. Stay unemployed? I was never unemployed. Thank you, everyone who came in from Mao and raid. Thank you for our subs. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for our bits. I have a lot of appreciation for all of you. I'm very, very, very grateful. But yes, I must be a wage slave tomorrow, regrettably. Regrettably, slavery continues. I must continue being the wage slave that I am. I have big, big, big love for you guys though. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the day after, depending on how we're feeling. It's okay, hope work doesn't bully you too hard. Work always bullies me, that's the problem. Work always bullies me. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Good night, chat. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you probably tomorrow or the day after, one of the two. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.